All right, how you doing? Captain Jack here. I am live here on Facebook. This is your promo because I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to be here. This is near the end of the life of my phone. And by the way, victory Sunday over the Lions deserves some iced tea. Definitely deserves some iced tea. Thank you there, Miriam. Love my lovely Raiderettes. Thank to see you. Roxanne is there. Ronnie Colson. Johnny Chavez, everybody is here. This is your promo, okay? I am parched. Oh my God. Oh my God. I am parched. If you are not on YouTube, now's your chance to go over there. Miriam, Melly Mel is here. Thank you there, sweetheart. I'm doing this live now because, and Sonny Hope is here. Again, if you're on Facebook, come on over to YouTube because that's where I'm going to be doing my calls. Excuse me. It's probably too much iced tea, but that's what you get. When you're as excited as I am, when you're as excited as I am, and you want to know what's going on, it's good to see. So I'm going to make sure that we are blasting live. I'm up here as well. God, it is slow. God, this is slow. Michelle, hey, Michelle, victory. Outstanding. Outstanding. I should be, there we go. I am blasting live. That's what I wanted to be sure. I am blasting live. I am muted. So I am good. I got Valerie. Valerie's already over there. Thank you. I'm going to make sure that I'm up over there. Got people watching over on YouTube, so I'm going to go. We're going to start. We're going to start on YouTube. I'm going to continue on Facebook for just a little bit, but we're going to go and make sure everybody is there. We're transitioning here on YouTube. We will not quite ready to call in. So, oh, where's my Captain? Oh gosh, where the hell is the? Okay, there's the KARATBARS, brought to you by KARATBARS and Standby and Image and okay, I don't know why. Oh, there we go, Captain Jack. There we go. The transition is on. Okay, good. Greg Bates, Vicky Jen, how you doing there? What do I look for on YouTube? Melanie, the YouTube channel should be listed over on Facebook where it says www.youtube.com/C/Captain Jack Rackham. For everybody that's over here on YouTube already, I'm hoping that you got, you know what's, we're all in here. We're not calling yet. I'll do the transition. Jimmy Farrell is here. Boom Chow Gaming is here. Doug Fisher, thank you for being here. Ronnie Colston, Jimmy Farrell, there we are. And Valerie. Folks that are on YouTube, thanks already. We're gonna be doing multis for a little bit until I let folks over on Facebook know. My camera on Facebook, which is my phone, is at the very end, okay? So this is why I'm making sure that everybody comes over to YouTube and we go from there. I will look, Sonia, thank you for coming in, and Louis Frederickson, Leo George, AJ Brayhue. The Elder is in the house out of Vegas. Good to see you as well. Now, before I go any further, okay, and I need to do a little bit of this, is I'm going to put on Raiders Lions stats because I want to make sure I know what we had going on today. I just want to see what it is. I see the come on, man, give me NFL.com. Give me NFL. Don't you hate it when you're trying to do something? Oh, thanks, Michelle. You know what? You know, Michelle Anderson is the badass. She is a badass, awesome lady. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you for saying that. I tell you, I couldn't do all of the wonderful things that I do without support from all y'all out there. I'm going ignorant. Wow. Seattle in overtime. Seattle beat Tampa Bay. I'm seeing some of these scores for the first time. I said, okay, Houston did beat Jacksonville, so I know that we got all the folks there. Okay, here we go. I'm going to the Oakland game. I want to make sure that I know what's going on when we start talking stats. Robert Jackson here, and we're gonna go do some stats here. I tell you, it's an exciting game in the fact that seeing it live and then seeing it with folks there, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different because you're not seeing all the things that they see on TV. Can't hear you. What do you mean you can't hear me, Tito? Oh, with the smiley face. Okay. You had me going, brother. Okay, so I'm glad to see everybody out. I tell you, if you weren't glued to your TV, shame on you, because an exciting game was there, and I want to make sure that everybody knows that we are here. There is celebrations going on over at the. No, Rob, I haven't gotten the picture from behind the wall yet. That hopefully will be done tomorrow. I'm coming back to this hotel on Thursday for the game on Thursday night. So I will be hopefully receiving my picture from there. James fired their OC this last weekend. James who? James fired their OC. Mike, you're gonna have to explain that one to me, partner. I'm trying to get the thoughts there. We do have the stats. I'm gonna pop them out. So before I go to my calls, let me get my Google Hangouts almost ready. We got that. Hopefully, no, it's coming in. So we got the things on YouTube. I'm looking at my comments on YouTube. We got the NFL stats going on. Chargers. Oh yeah. Chargers fired their OC. Yeah, that was Ken Wisenhunt, who a couple years ago almost was the Raiders head coach, but he went back to Pittsburgh, and they told him in Pittsburgh that that you shouldn't go to Oakland. So F Pittsburgh. Chris Lane, who won between Florida State and yesterday? I don't know. I know that the Gators lost. And that's a bad thing. Where's everyone going to be for Baltimore 17? Baltimore beat the. Oh, is that on right now? Oh, okay. Vicky, is that on right now? Is that the Sunday night game? Because I didn't see anything from. That's got to be the Sunday night game. Thank you for that update. But yeah, I heard Miami won. One of my friends was a Miami fan, was very happy to say that they actually won today. So that's good to know about as well. I don't mind the Dolphins when it's my friend I'm talking to about the Dolphins. But here's the thing. As long as I don't have to deal with it. Now there are fans that are uncool. We have that everywhere. But when they're your personal friends, you kind of feel good for them, as long as it's not taking up your stuff with what's going on with your team. So I'm going to open up the lines. Let's do that. Going to open up the lines. Transition there, so you can call in now. Google Hangouts is working. I think I'm pretty sure my no. Let's make sure that it's on. There we go. There we go. I can hear you. It's very It's very faint though. It's very faint. So I don't know why my volume is not the way it should be, but that's about as much as it goes. If you over on Hurricanes beat Florida State 27-10. Okay, that's what I thought, man. I was gonna say I would be very surprised if Florida State lost that game. How bad are the Jets, or how good are the Jets that they beat the Cowboys? Actually, Cheeto, that was a couple weeks ago. Jimmy Farrell, you're going to have to, if you're calling in, hang on. Let me make sure that I get the, is it, I don't see it calling it. There we go. Okay. Jimmy Farrell, can you hear me? Jimmy Farrell, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. We got a caller on. Welcome, Jimmy Farrell. How you doing, brother? Good to hear from you.
Okay, well, I start my treatment tomorrow.
Well, everybody that's out there, make sure that you keep a good prayer for Jimmy Farrell on his cancer treatment, because we all want to have all friends of the show with us for as long as they can. So best to you, Jimmy Farrell, and make sure that I'll say some kind words to you as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
Always, always.
Okay. Today's game is exciting. The offense was great. I thought the defense needs a little more tweaking with the linebackers and corners. Defensive line, it was okay. It was better than last week.
Hey, Arden Key got a sack today. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was it Renfro who got a touchdown?
Yeah, actually, there were all the rookies got touchdowns, because Renfro is a rookie, got a touchdown. Moreau is a rookie, got a touchdown. Who's the third touchdown? I'm pretty sure it was a rookie. Did Josh Jacobs score?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Jacobs scored twice, didn't he?
Oh, well, okay. If Jacob scored twice, to be honest, the game was a blur. Okay, there you go, twice. So you have 2 touchdowns for Josh Jacobs, rookie. Hunter Renfro, rookie. Foster Moreau, rookie. That's 28 points, okay? And we won 31, so the kicker had kicked 3. All of our touchdowns today were by rookies. So that holds good precedent for the future. By the way, if you are on Facebook, please go to YouTube, because I do my calls over on YouTube. You won't be able to hear them unless you're on YouTube, because I don't think that you're going to be able to hear the sound from coming out of Facebook. Okay, so if you're on Facebook, I give everybody an opportunity to go over to YouTube. What now? I know you predicated that the offense was there. The defense, to me, Jimmy, came out when it needed to. All you people that said that Worley sucked, and there's a few of you.
Yeah.
Are you one of them? Are you one of them, Jimmy Farrell, saying Worley sucks?
Worley sucks? No.
Okay, I know Tommy Beard is, but so I hope to hear from Tommy Beard.
Was Worley the one?
The one that made the one-handed interception that was the turning point of the game. If Worley does not make, okay, well, Jim, great if you can hear him, because I'm good for volume. But if you're watching on Facebook, please go to YouTube, okay? Because I don't know how much longer my phone's going to be able to have some power, okay? Worley, one-handed interception in the end zone, turning point of the game. At the time, I believe it was 14-10 Detroit, okay? If Detroit scores there, they're up 21-10, and the whole complexion of the game goes right out the window.
Well, what about the missed field goal that we should have got?
Yeah, and again, a missed field goal. And unfortunately, I didn't see it. I looked up, and I didn't realize that it was a miss, because I was out visiting people. When I go down from the club seating at halftime in the third quarter, I go down to the lower bowl and I see people. So I want to make sure that I do that. But yeah, a missed field goal changed the complexion. The fact that now the Raiders, I believe, turned it over on downs at least twice.
Well, how about who was it on the goal line? 4th and 1, the last play of the game, and who was it made the nice play?
It was Carl Joseph.
Joe Joseph, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a great play.
Carl Joseph made, okay, again, the fake punt was beautiful, okay? The fake punt was beautiful. The interception by Worley was a turning point. The last play of the game, Carl Joseph made the play, because, again, if they don't make that play, and I tell you, Everybody that's listening, and you're up on time there, Jimmy. So hang on, but I'm going to say this out loud as well. If you don't call, if you don't win that game when Gruden calls timeout, and I'm listening, I'm like, what in the hell are you doing, calling timeout? At that point, there's 8 seconds in the game. It's a good thing that they called time, or not a good thing that they called timeout, but it's a good thing that Joseph played well. That there was a hand in the face at the very end. That he hit it high up. There's my thing. Jimmy, you take care of yourself, and like I said, be well, shipmate.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye, brother. Always good hearing from Jimmy Farrell. Okay, 404. Who am I talking to?
This is Raider G from Atlanta.
Raider G! G, man, is in the house. And again, G, that's it. Rack 'em, stack 'em, frack 'em, and all the other stuff. There you go.
Yeah, man, what a sweet win today. Before I get started, Captain Jack, I just want to offer my prayers to your previous caller, Jimmy Farrell, on his cancer treatment tomorrow. Much love and much prayers for you, brother. I'm glad that he had the energy to call in and offer his opinion on our Raiders. But
yes.
Yeah, sweet victory today, man. The offense was outstanding. The defense, they bit, but they didn't break. So, we stood up at the last few seconds of the game, and we came out with the victory. So, I was pleased. Real happy.
I tell you, it's better for me doing these shows with a victory than getting all pissed off after a walk home, showing a Raider sweatshirt that's been tossed aside and getting all pissy about things. So it's good. It's good to see that as well. So what were your impressions there, G?
Well, my impressions, again, the offense basically played flawless. Our defense, we definitely need work on the defense, especially in the defensive backfield. Worley, he got torched earlier a few times, but he made up for it with the interception in the end zone. Again, I would like to get to the quarterback a lot more than what we did, because for the most part,
Stafford was throwing.
Stafford. I mean, he had all day. He was reading magazines or whatever, but we put more pressure on him second half. But overall, I think our defense, we played pretty good, especially the second half. But we gave up a lot of yards, passing yards.
That's right.
In the first half. But the stat that I was really, and I don't know if you saw this. Well, of course you were at the game, but they showed this on TV, and they showed that the Raiders last year had the 5th most sacks allowed, which was 52 last year.
Right.
This year we have the 2nd fewest. So that speaks volumes for our offensive line and how they're protecting Derek Carr. And, give a lot of credit to Tom Cable, because, I mean, he's been playing musical chairs for the most part all season with our whole offensive line. And so, again, Captain Jack, overall it was a good victory. I'm happy. We're 4-4. We've already matched our win total from last year. So, hey, everything's looking up. It's a short week. We got the Chargers on Thursday, and I'm pumped, man. I'm psyched.
That's right. And again, if you're on Facebook, thank you for being there. But please go to YouTube. I see a bunch. I see Jeremiah, Tim Colby, Lauren Rochelle, Michael Cato, T-Rob. Go to YouTube. Captain Spaulding, good to see you there, brother. Steve Spoltor, go to YouTube. Okay, because again, and Dolores, if you can, please. www.youtube.com/C/Captain Jack Rackham Levy. Please go. Better volume. I know that the volume for the callers is not the greatest. I apologize, but it's just the way it is. So we got that. Please go to YouTube. And you get a chance to listen to Raider G. I gotta love my Raider G. Raider G is constant, man. Raider G is constant. Gotta love that.
Show, man.
But thank you.
I love you. Thank you, sir. I love your show.
Yeah, Ed Winslow said you can barely hear the callers. I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sorry. I'm doing the best I can. Now, we got it, right? Oh, Keelan Elliott. Please, brother, come over to YouTube. Please come over to YouTube. Thank you there, brother. Now, you mentioned it. The Chargers on Thursday coming in on a short week. But what did the Chargers do today? They beat the crap out of the Packers. They beat the crap out of the Packers. I don't know what the final score was. I just know that they won convincingly. Oh, 26-11. There you go. I'm looking at it right now. 26-11. Oh, my God. And, this is a team in itself that, the Chargers are looking to bounce back and to overtake the Raiders. Denver is looking to overtake the Raiders. The friggin' Chiefs beat Minnesota. That sucks, but that's just the way it is. So the Raiders got to take care of their own business, and they'll be okay. But, it all starts with us.
Yes, exactly. We definitely have to play our game. Hey, we're in the driver's seat. I think I saw a stat earlier today where it said that the Raiders have the third easiest schedule as far as the winning percentages than any other team. So the schedule bodes well for us, Captain J, for the remainder of the season because most of our games are at home, and even those games that are away, they're still, for the most part, on the West Coast, except for when we have to travel to New York to see the Jets. But games like Denver, we just have to play our game and continue to play good like we did today. The defense caused 2 turnovers today, which was a good thing. But we still kept Detroit in the game, and so 31 points. I'm just happy that the offense were able to put up as many points as they did today. So like I said, overall, great victory, no complaints. Of course, we need improvement on defense, but I trust Gunther and the rest of the coaching staff to get some of those things fixed on Thursday.
Right. Remember now, we did well considering against an all-pro caliber quarterback in Matthew Stafford. We got Phillip Rivers coming in this Thursday, so we need to make sure that our defense can do at least what we did today and better against Phillip Rivers. I'm not sure about the status of Gordon, but that there's I don't know if the kid actually has his heart into playing, so maybe that'll work out for us. They have really good receivers there, obviously, and Phillip Rivers is Phillip Rivers. And by the way, again, if you are watching on Facebook, thank you for watching on Facebook, but please come to YouTube. Better sound quality, better graphics, and you can know when I need to knock out the caller and what the number is. You don't know what the number is on Facebook. You don't know the number on Facebook. You do know what the number is on YouTube. Gee, what are you looking for on Thursday night?
Well, I'm looking for basically a repeat of what we did today. And if you look at the past several years, Captain Jack, as far as whenever the Raiders do play on Thursday night at home, we've pretty much had a pretty good record. I don't know what the record is, but we've pretty much come out victorious, and we've always played well on a short week whenever we play at home.
That's right.
So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I know the Chargers are coming off a huge win. I know they're going to be hyped, but you know what? We're going to be hyped too because we're at home again. And so hey, I can't wait. Again, the Raiders, we have to play our game. We have to minimize the mistakes, and I would love to wake up Friday morning and we're 5-4. So, I'm looking forward to it.
That's right. Remember, halfway through the season, and we've already won the amount of games that we won last year. I'm just saying that we got the rest of the season to improve. We've hit the mark from last season. Remember, 100% improvement is 8-8. 100% improvement is 8-8. We have the capability to go 9-7, 10-6. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I'm saying that it is possible. It is possible to do that.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hey,
Captain Jack, thanks for having me on. It's always good to call in to your show, and go Raiders. And I guess I'll be calling in again next week.
All right.
Win or lose.
Well, I tell you what, because we got the game Thursday, normally I have a show on Thursday. I'm not going to have a show Thursday. Maybe after But remember, that's going to be a very late show for the East Coast. I'll do one, but I don't know how. I mean, it took me a while to get here from the stadium today. It took me a while. I will try to have a show Thursday for anybody that wants to stay up. I will do that. But I will definitely have a show on Sunday because we will talk about the upcoming week, and maybe I can try to get a guest or two. It might happen. I'm not saying it's going to, but a couple people were talking to me saying we might get some people that you would like to hear from, hopefully on my shows pretty soon.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, G, always good here. The Raider G out of the ATL, baby. We'll see you later.
Yes,
take care now.
Okay, you too, buddy.
All right, bye. That's Raider G out of the ATL. That means the line is open. 813-699-0834. 813-699-0834. Let me see if I can get to some of these comments. What we got here? Okay, I apologize. Held Rodgers and the running game for. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. If they held Rodgers and the running game, that means that they've improved quite a bit. Play only one winning team for the rest of our schedule. Well, there you go. That means it is up to us. One more month, and I'm a married man. Congratulations to AJ Brayu. AJ, I have not gotten my room yet, but I am still hoping and endeavoring that that's going to happen because I know if anybody wants to go to the Titans game, I'm going to AJ's wedding in Vegas. So I have 2 Titan tickets for the club seating. Great seats, 2 Titans tickets. And Ed Winch already giving your condolences for getting married, but that's just the way it is. If we can stop Phillip Rivers on Thursday, we'll be good to go. More 3-and-outs, Mike Arline. Yes, you are definitely right there. Chargers anomaly. They were actually yeah. You know what? But any given Sunday. Are you kidding me? Just win, baby, with Tom. Non-terrific? Oh my God. Am I staying in Oakley all week? No, Mike, I am going to Vegas for a little bit. I got you. Baltimore get another touchdown on a fumble. Oh my. How much of the tickets they are face value, Jimmy? I think they're like 190-ish, 200-ish a ticket, so that's 400. There might be a little bit of a like the charges that you have when you go through Ticketmaster, whatever it is. Figure it's to $400 plus a little bit of charge. I am not out to rape anybody. I just want to make sure I get the money back for the tickets. So if you're looking for Titans tickets, get with me because I'm going to be at AJ's. I almost said funeral. Oh man, that's a Freudian slip. Rates going up, bro. November 4th is the deadline for this. That's fine, AJ. That's fine. Hopefully, we'll do that. I gotta get out there. I was gonna stay with AJ, but he's getting married. So if you're in Vegas and you want me to hang out with you on the couch, we'll do that too. Or maybe I'll get a room. But it's gonna be like I said. I will be at AJ's wedding, not funeral. That was a Freudian slip, man. I am very sorry about that. Tim Cruz, thanks for being on Facebook. Please come to YouTube if you can. Tim Cruz is probably working at the radio station. Raider Ken Kirksey, I know you're watching. Thank you for watching there, brother. If you're on Facebook, please come to YouTube. Ed Wentz was burned 3 times. Count how much money. Pray for good luck. Oh, you got it. I tell you what, Ed, AJ, the elder AJ Brayu has a good one. I know he's going to have a great wife and a great life. You know how that is. So again, let's no condolences the FSU coach got fired. Wow. Willie Taggart gets fired. That's good. Because actually it's not good because I'm a Gator and I wanted to at least make sure that he was still there when FSU plays my Gators. Yes, I know the Gators looked awful yesterday. I didn't see them. I was at the Raider fan convention, and I didn't get a chance to see the game. I was told that the Gators played horribly. I heard them play horribly. Urban Meyer to USC. Wow, that's some stops. Chili Pepper here, Titans super fan. Where's the Titans game tailgate going to be? I will be there for the game. Fernando, get with me. I will give you some information. Okay. I will give you some information. Give me an IM off of Facebook. I will get you some information as far as where to go. I'm not sure about the tailgates, but I'll tell you where there are some great tailgates out there. I want to make sure that you are hooked up, okay? And we'll take care of that. If you don't have your tickets already, make sure that you get with me as well. But if you want to bring some folks out with you, again, face value for the tickets. So we'll get you squared away, Fernando. See, we take care of each other. Oh my, put me in the ground already. It was Freudian. We're going to his funeral. You know the old expression, it's like whenever a man has had enough being happy, he gets married. It's a joke. It's a joke. There are good marriages, there are bad marriages, there are regular marriages, but we always want good things for you. Okay, yeah, Fernando, IM me. I will try to get you that information, shipmate, for sure. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. If you are watching here on YouTube, please put the link out on Facebook and say, hey, go watch the captain on YouTube. They put the link out there. I'd do it, but I'm busy. To think the Jets coach will be fired tomorrow, why? You know what? If they fire the Jets coach tomorrow, I'm trying to think, who is the Jets coach? I know that Williams is their defensive coordinator. I know that the Jets fired their coach last year, and he's now the defensive coordinator for the Bucks. Gaze? Is it Gaze? I don't know. No, I don't think they're gonna fire. I don't think they're gonna fire Gaze. Adam Gaze. See, I got it before Mike Sarah said it. You were close, Mike, but I said it before you had it. I'm sorry. The Jets lost to the Dolphins. Well, they're both awful teams. I don't think the Jets coach is going to get fired for that because they have two awful teams playing each other, and it's the AFC least. And I said that correctly, the AFC least. So let's look at some. While if you're not calling in yet, let's look at some stats, okay? McKissick 32, Johnson 29, so that's 60. Perkins with another 16. Wow, Stafford with a couple rollouts. I'm trying to think. Let's see, add them up. Let's see, 30, 60, 76. That's about what's that? Almost 90 yards rushing. That's not a lot. I mean, I don't know what we have. Okay, that's is this they're doing? They're doing it by team. Okay. Let's go Raider stats. That's what I want to see. Well, actually, in passing, which is important, 406 yards by Matthew Stafford. That's way too much. But then again, that's our secondary. Okay. If you're on Facebook and you're watching, thank you for watching on Facebook. Please go to YouTube. Better sound quality, and you don't have to worry about the video going out. Okay. Because if you're on Facebook, it crashes a lot. I can't stand that. That's why I don't like to do it on Facebook. In fact, I've been on Facebook for a bit, giving you guys a preview. I'm going over to. I'm already on YouTube. Okay. In fact, let me do a comment. I want to see, how do I do a comment here? I can't do a freaking comment. Okay. I am going over to YouTube right now fully. I can't. Like I said, I appreciate you being here on Facebook. I tell you who's I talking. Fernando, make sure you IM me later on. I will give you the information about the tailgates for the Titans game. If you need 2 tickets to the Titans game, come see me. I am going fully over to YouTube right now. Thanks for joining me on Facebook. Please, www.youtube.com/C Captain Jack Rackham Levy. I'll see you over on YouTube, everybody here on Facebook. All right. Now, this is I am fully over here on YouTube. Thank you for joining me here. It's great. I wish they would use Marcel Avon. Yeah, I agree with you, Mike. I agree with you. In fact, let's get to those stats for the Raiders. Carr had a great day. Two touchdowns, no picks, 289 yards. That's a decent passer rating. Don't ask me what it is. Jacobs had 120 yards at 4.3 a carry. Carrier on the fake punt had 27 yards for that fake, but that was a great fake punt. Jalen Richard, 12 yards. That's a 6 average. DeAndre, 2.3, not too bad. Zay Jones on an end around, 1 for 3, and Alec Ingold, 1 for 2. Okay, here it is, receiving. Richard had the most, okay? 56 yards receiving. Hunter Renfrow, 6 catches for 54 yards. Jared is here. Thank you for being here, Jared. Darren Waller, 2 for 52. 2 great big plays. How about that interception? You got it, Matt. We were talking about that. All you people that said Worley sucks, you got another thing coming, man. He played a decent game today. Everybody gets burned, but you know what? It's when you have the opportunity to make a play, and Worley did make the play. DeAndre, 1 reception for 21. Aitman, 1 for 34. Definitely needs Zay Jones, 3 for 21. That's great. Foster Moreau with the touchdown catch. And then Josh Jacobs with no yards. What's it? Okay, no receptions either. So I don't know why he's listed here. James. Okay, 3 fumbles. Oh, I guess it was fumbled snaps. Okay, Maurice Hurst with the fumble recovery. Very, very good game. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. Can we say the Steelers were lucky with a close shave today? Steelers played the Colts, Jared. I saw a little bit of it was close when I went to get to my to the vehicle to take me over to the game. I know that I think I saw a interception return for a touchdown by Micah Fitzpatrick. So that was probably what won the game. Raiders, we need to work on that. That's for sure. Close shaves. Hey, a W is a W. Just win, baby. Just win. By the way, if you like what you're watching, give me a thumbs up. I'd love to hear from you. Jared, good to hear from you. Talk to me. What have I missed today?
Well, I mean, besides Fitzpatrick's interception, however, Vinatieri missed an extra point and he missed the field goal that would have won the game for them, however. But, yeah, unfortunately, however, Indianapolis knocked out, but Jacoby Brissett knocked out early in the game, and who knows what his status is now. However, Rudolph did okay, but, yeah, the Steelers, however, made a couple big boneheaded plays late in the game, and it almost cost them the game.
Okay, so did the Fitzpatrick pick 6 was the deciding point?
I think it was the turning point of the game, yeah, because if Indy scores right there, it's 17-3, and the Steelers are in a big hole right then and there, no pun intended. I mean, the Steelers got back to time at the game, then Indy went back ahead 16-10, and then somehow they made a stupid play right before halftime that forced Boswell to kick a long 51-yard field goal, and he was 4-4 today with the field goal. So, I mean, they cut it back to 3 at 16-13, but yeah, I mean, the Steelers made a couple of stupid plays too, and the refereeing was pretty bad too. I mean, especially on 2 interference calls, and Tomlin lost 2 challenges back to back that would have given to win. But Indy made a stupid challenge too, however, that kind of cost them the game, and each team had 1 timeout. But yeah, the Steelers, however, had a couple chances to score in the red zone, and they just could not punch it in today. But
in the end, they won, correct?
26-24.
Okay,
yep,
there you go. Here's the thing. It's kind of like when you say in baseball, when you get a hit, you know, the next day in the sports column, it might have been a Texas League chop, but in the sports program the next day, it was a solid blast that just was screaming past the shortstop. It doesn't matter. It's what is written. It's done, and a W is a W. And what did the great Al Davis always say there, Jared?
Yeah, just win, baby.
Just win, baby, and that's what it is. So the Steelers are coming on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they took out the Chargers a couple weeks ago. They beat the Colts, which was a division game. I still think that they're on the outside looking in for the playoffs based upon, if the Raiders still can do what they do. I'm not putting the Raiders in the playoffs yet, but I think that we have a better chance of making it than the Steelers at this point. That's no hate. That's just an analytical mind.
No, that's very true. I mean, the Steelers got the Rams next weekend, and they got a short week with Cleveland. And, of course, the Raiders got the Chargers Thursday night, which they should destroy. And I will give the Chargers some props today. They went in there today and beat up Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, and that was one of the surprises of the day. And right now, Baltimore's leading 24-20 on New England right now as we speak, however.
Well, so it's 24-20. Well, I was going to say, I don't know how long I've been on. Let me see if I can take a look here. Okay, I've only been on for 40 minutes, so I'm definitely doing at least an hour show, and then I'm going to go back over to the Hilton and get a little bit of things to eat and then and join in the camaraderie. I'm here because I tell people I'm going to be doing a show after the game. I do not take this lightly. I want to make sure that I'm here and I do my responsibilities for the show. That's why I'm going to try to do a show on Thursday after the game as well. I don't know if people will pop in and see it, but hopefully they will. And
I'll be there. I'll be there late Thursday, and I'll be watching the game. I'm going to see the Raiders absolutely blast Rivers Howard and sink him hard. I mean, he got his lucky win today, but I'll tell you what really pissed me off today, though, and I'm sure you heard about it too, was the Cleveland-Denver game. I mean, right before the second half, they told Beckham, and I guess it was Landry, and I think Beckham and Landry had a case too. The officials, I guess, said something to the Browns, Howard. If you don't change your shoes, Howard, you're not allowed to play the second half of the game. That was kind of stupid. Eddie and I were talking about that a little bit now, an hour and a half ago about that.
I saw a little bit of a clip. Maybe it was one of those things where you look in your phone, you get the little bit of the visual of something that pops onto your phone. I thought that the NFL had gotten to a point this year where they were letting the players play with whatever shoes they wanted to. Did they go back on that, or what exactly was the issue?
The issue was, Howard, if they didn't change their shoes, they would be forced to sit out the rest of the game, Howard. The refs, I guess, told Kitchens, however, or something like that, or one of Cleveland's coaches, Howard, if your players do not change the shoes, then they are forced to sit out the rest of the game, whether you like it or not.
Okay.
I think that was a little BS.
What was wrong with the shoes, according to the referees?
I don't know if it was proper or not, Howard. I guess it was not in the proper, it was the proper, I mean, that was, it was allowed. I mean, I don't know if they changed it as a different color or it was maybe something that caught their eye. I don't know the whole story yet, but I mean, I just know they went to, I think it was, like I said, Freddie Kitchens took the Cleveland coach, or one of Cleveland's coaches, and said, if your two players do not change their shoes, they are going to be forced to sit out the rest of the game. And like I said, that's when I think Cleveland was a little cheesed off about that. I mean, they did play a tight game with Denver, and Denver looked like they won, but again, Cleveland comes up on the shit end of the stick, no pun intended. But I'll say the team that's really on the shit end of the stick, and they're looking really down more and more. There's two of them. One, it's Chicago, Trubisky. I think it's time for the Bears to cut their losses with him more and more. I mean, he's just looking like a joke.
No, Jared, no. You have to understand, as a Raider fan, we need the Bears to suck.
That's what I'm saying.
So again, as long as they keep sucking, that draft pick that we got from the Bears will continue to get higher. They can do all of this after the season, Jared. They can do it after the season, but not right now, brother. Not right now, brother.
Yeah. And the other team that really has to be the biggest joke of them all, however, I mean, we talked about Miami before. They finally won a game today. Yes, the Jets just continue to stink out the joint. Sam Darnold and Adam Gase they're not doing anything this year. The Jets are 1-7. It's almost laughable at this point.
Okay, well, like I said, the Jets aren't going anywhere. That's why, and as long as they can continue to suck until we get it, like I think in 3 weeks we play. It's like the week before Thanksgiving. I will be in New York enjoying that as well. If I getting out there on Thursday night, if I recall correctly, and then Friday I'm going to, hopefully, if the people that I'm staying with allow me to. They live in Long Island, and I said that correctly, by the way. It's Long Island, okay? if I can get them to maybe take me over to the Today Show, if I'm early enough, I will be dressed out for the Today Show.
And I will be looking for you on TV when that happens. I have a friend who's actually going to be up in New York actually the week before Christmas, a few days after my birthday, because we play Buffalo on my birthday. Then I think they're leaving that Friday, the 18th, however, the 20th, that's right, because we play the 22nd in New York, and then they'll be home the Monday before Christmas, the 25th, and they're coming home the following day.
Okay.
Because we played ball on that last game. And then, like I said, it's crazy. You got 2 games here in California. You have 2 California games coming up in the next 2 weeks. Well, no pun intended. You got Seattle and Frisco next week in the Bay, which I think Frisco will finally get tested for the first time, with the Hawks, Russell Wilson. And then the following week, you got the Chefs and you got the Chargers playing in Mexico City, which is crazy.
Hey, Jared, I'm losing you, brother. I'm losing you.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, you were stepping out. I heard about the Chargers being in Mexico City, and then you dropped on me, brother.
Yeah. Well, the Chiefs and the Kansas City are playing in Mexico City, and then you have Seattle, San Francisco the week before.
I got to let you go, Jared. Great hearing from you, and you're on time, so thanks again.
No problem. I'll talk to you Thursday night. Have a good rest of the night.
All right, that's Pittsburgh Jared. Good hearing from him. Ron McClendon, how you doing, brother? Good to hear from you.
Hey, Captain Jack.
Great win, brother. Great win.
What a win. I almost was on the verge of a heart attack.
Yeah, I tell you, it's one of those things where when we're there, and I tell you, I remember as a kid in the 70s, you never turned off a Raider game because you always stayed tuned, because it was always, and I was going to say, Vicky was talking about if she didn't have fake nails, that they would be down to the nubs. I don't know if you guys can see these, but I bite my nails. That doesn't do it justice, and I do it regularly. But I can honestly say that I'm too busy watching the game to bite my nails. But I know that there are a lot of people that do that. So yeah, it was a hell of a game today, and I tell you, I was looking at the key plays. Like I said, the Worley interception was a key play. The fake punt was a key play. The fact that the fact we missed a field goal was a key play. And I tell you, calling timeout with 8 seconds to go is a key play. These are the things that you look at, and you won, but you look back on them and you're saying, wow, that could have been so different. And again, like I said, four touchdowns by the rookies: Jacobs, Moreau, and our boy, what's his nose, 13, Hunter Renfrow. And great to see that. I tell you, our offense is clicking. We need a little bit more refinement on defense. And just like when my lady, love me some Val. Val was saying this earlier. When we get our defense squared away, we're going to be a very tough team to be reckoned with, for sure.
Absolutely. It seemed like I was watching a Gruden interview, a post-game interview, and he said the building blocks are coming together. And again, remember when we talked last week, I told you Detroit Lions was a tough game, and I also know that the Lions are a fourth quarter game. They will come back on you in the fourth quarter, and like you would not believe it. But again, David Busters, where we was at in Virginia Beach, was just erupting. I mean, it was just nuts. And I'm like, wow, thank you. And also, I didn't realize it was the Bolitnikoff dinner this weekend.
Yes, and actually it is Raiderette weekend here as well. So when I leave this program, and let me see here, I've been on for 50, close to 50 minutes. So I'm probably gonna do maybe an hour and a half, because I want to get back over to the festivities over at the Hilton. I'm in a Hilton, but I'm not in the Hilton. But I want to make sure that I do my due diligence here. But yeah, Raiderette Alumni Weekend, Bolitnikoff Weekend. It was Raider Fan Convention yesterday. It was a lot going on. Had a wonderful time, and the best way to cap this weekend was a win over the Lions, and I'm very glad that we did that.
And furthermore, feeling I'm going to see you on the Today Show. I'm almost positive Rod not feature Pirate.
Well, I got to get over there first. I got to get over there. I will see.
Make sure you get over there early. Really
Yeah.
early.
I know. We'll see. He lives in Long Island. I don't know how much of a drive it's going to be to get over there. So we'll see. Oh my God! Yeah, Jimmy Farrell. But it is a legitimate penalty. The tripping call on Crosby. It was so blatant. They had to call it. What the thing that pissed me off was the pass interference. And I got on Gruden last week for throwing a flag when he shouldn't throw a flag for this pass interference. He was 100% right throwing the pass interference BS flag, and they still didn't call it. And it's a joke. It's a joke. That was a key play as well. It wasn't as key because we ended up, I believe we scored on that drive anyway. Like 1 or 2 plays later, we got the first down and we continued that drive. But it was a joke. It was an obvious pass interference, and it should have been called. Should have been called.
But you know what? At the end of the day, we are 4-4. We're halfway there to our prediction. Remember, we was going to say 8-8. If we make the playoffs and everything, just imagine the type of team we're going to have next year.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I said we're only going to get better, and it's going to be a good transition to when we get out there to Vegas. You know, hopefully we can be making the playoffs this year, and it's possible. It's possible, but we still got some work to do. We're halfway through the season. We're not losers right now. We're not winners either, but we are at 500 halfway through the season. We can only go up, and like I said, the schedule gets better.
One more thing. I see the knockout label on the podcast. One more thing. Carr did his thing today.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're so quick to shoot down Carr, but Carr definitely did his thing today.
Right.
You can't deny it, and he didn't play defense.
Exactly. And I think I did the stats. Carr had what I think it was. Well, how many? Yeah, 289 yards, almost a 300-yard game, with 2 touchdowns and no picks. And he did. And I tell you what, he did not screw up on defense. That's the best thing I can say.
And it was definitely no laughing matter. The NFC North is the toughest division. Nobody in the NFC North beat it. Now, one more question and everything. Are you going to be there Thursday for the Green Bay game?
I'll be there Thursday for the Charger game.
I'm sorry. Yeah, the Charger game. I was thinking about, obviously, when I say Green Bay, I was thinking about how the Chargers pretty much handle Green Bay.
Yeah. So I was going to say, if the Chargers can handle Green Bay, and, Vicky Orr just said that Baltimore just scored a touchdown. What is the score there?
It should be 30-something now.
Tell you, the Patsies are going to lose tonight. They're going to lose. I can feel it.
Oh, thank God if that happens.
There you go.
Again, hey, man, I'm going to get off the phone. I know I ain't had nobody knocking me out, but I also know you want to join the festivities. And believe you me, if I was in Oakland, I would be staying at the Hilton.
All right.
Yeah, so let me go. Good night, man. Enjoy that. Give me Grandma yet.
I will. Thanks again to Ron. Good hearing from you. Take care as well. And now we go from Ron, we go to Ed Winchell. Ed Winchell, how you doing there, shipmate?
Hello, Captain. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. I will be a lot better once I get my Plunkett pick back, but you know I'll get that when I get it. Come back on Thursday.
I have a couple questions for you. The first one is, have you heard why Gruden called a timeout with like 30 seconds left?
It wasn't 30 seconds. It was 8 seconds left.
Okay, that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Why did you call a timeout?
Do not know.
If you know.
Do not know. And like I said,
It's a bonehead play.
It is. And like I said, the Lions had 0 timeouts. They were going up to the line, and they had to get the play off, and it had to be a successful play. And, you know, if Gruden lets them tie the game, and that wouldn't necessarily have lost the game unless they went for 2 and got it. But still, if they would have lost the game because of that, I would have been I would have been beside myself. Doug Fisher said, "Oh, okay, set the defense." I get it, Doug, but your defense had been keeping them out of the end zone sufficiently. They got down to the 1 yard line. I agree. That's why they called the timeout with set the defense. But you know what? It's offense versus defense. You let them play, and I tell you what. Doug cursed, so we're all thinking the same thing. Why in the F do you call a timeout right there?
Teams are not. I mean, you're giving them more time to put something together. I mean, a whole timeout now. If you just don't call the timeout, they have 8 seconds to put something together, which is a lot harder to do than going through a timeout. And then Stafford throws to a 7th round receiver who was 6'7", and I mean, how many teams are going to throw a ball to a 7th round receiver when your game is on the line like that?
Well,
it's pathetic, and I'm so glad it didn't come around to haunt us, because that would have definitely done a day burner.
Yeah, I tell you that I would be livid pissed if, knowing that we had the game in hand, and we let them get back a tying touchdown, or God forbid, just like against us in in New Orleans in 2016, we went for it for 2 and we go for the win and we get it, and I would be livid pissed if that would have happened.
I thought about you going, thank God, Jay will burn an artery if that would have allowed them to score a touchdown.
Oh, I trust me, man. I would be beside. Like you saw how pissed I was last week against the Texans.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. I definitely would have had an aneurysm, man. I would have had an aneurysm.
Did Gruden? You know if Gruden called the timeout, or was it someone else?
Oh, it had to have been Gruden, because nobody's going to be ballsy enough to call timeout with 8 seconds left. Nobody is going to be that ballsy unless it's John Gruden.
But I was thinking with his red flags that he throws, like everyone knew the one he threw today wasn't going to work, and yet he
No. See, I disagree with you there. The flag he threw today, I agreed with. I said last week I was pissed off at him throwing flags for pass interference that are obvious, okay, that he was not going to get the call. In my mind, and everybody in that stadium knew that was face guarding, pass interference against the defense. The guy was face guarding, did not even turn around, and went into the receiver at the same time the ball was coming. It was such bullshit. I had an aneurysm there. Oh my God. It was horrible.
The guy doesn't have to turn around to make it a pass interference.
He has to give the receiver a capability to catch the ball. If he doesn't,
the ball hit the guy right square in the back.
But the thing is that if you're not, the receiver was coming back for the ball. If you impede the receiver, what the key word is, if you impede the receiver, in order for you not to get the ball, that is obvious pass interference. And I agree with Gruden calling. Throwing the flag on that one. The last couple times, I don't agree with. On this one, I do.
I'll leave you with something I heard from a Denver reporter today, going back to when Jared called about the Cleveland shoe fiasco. They had to change the shoes before the second half. OBJ was wearing shoes that looked like a clown on them. And I have heard from a couple, one in particular, but 2 people have told me that is in reference to AB with his Halloween. Everyone talking about how there were so many Halloween costumes with AB as a clown. That was what OBJ was wearing, and then Laurie, I believe, or Laurie, whatever.
Landry.
Gold shoes.
Landry
was wearing gold shoes or gold-colored shoes. Both of them are against the code ethics of what you're allowed to wear. So there's going to be a hefty fine. There's going to be a hefty fine on both of them. But I thought it was funny about the reference to AB that his shoes look like a clown on them.
Well, you know what?
Very funny. You got to see the shoes.
I will. I'll take a look for it as well. And hey, Ed, thanks for calling in, shipmate.
You got it, my friend.
All right. That
I'll
was.
see you next week.
Yep, you'll see me next week. You'll see me Thursday, hopefully after the game.
34-17 Raiders next Thursday night.
Ed calls his shot, doubling up on the Chargers, 34-17. I hope you're right, brother.
Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
brother. Be well.
Be well. Take care. That's Ed Winchell. Sorry for cutting you off at the very end. Folks, here it is. I have been on for an hour. We are happy. It is Victory Sunday. Don Webb, thank you for coming in. For all you that are watching right now, thank you for coming in. I'm actually going to try to get over to the Hilton and enjoy the weekend and enjoy the camaraderie there. It's been wonderful. So until such a time that I get a chance to see everybody again, thank you for joining me here on YouTube. Get the word out, and it'll be great to see everybody here. I tell you, Baltimore's just picked off. Oh, shoot. Well, I tell you what, that's another thing I'm going to do. Thank you for being here on YouTube. Get the word out. I want to make sure we get everybody here to watch my show. It's not an egotistical thing. I swear. It's not because of me. It's I enjoy getting a chance to hang out with you, talking football, talking especially Raider football. Jared can talk whatever the hell he wants to talk about because he's Jared and he's a participant and he's great. And the fact that he's here every show talking some good stuff, and we're going to enjoy him as well. Everybody have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you for being here. Again, look for me Thursday after the game. It might take me a little bit to get over there, and but I'll be here doing the show. If we have two people, hopefully more than two people, but we'll have a show Thursday, and we'll have a show next Sunday. I'll figure out a time, probably right before the Sunday night game. We'll do it after what would be a normally the end of the 4 o'clock game, so about probably 7 or so Eastern time, maybe 8. We'll do it then, and we'll do a show to talk about what we got going on. So again, until I see everybody there, thank you for joining me. Oh, okay, and I won't. Vicky, thank you for dinner. I can't wait. We'll have to make some plans on that. Exactly when we need to come over. So we'll definitely figure that one out. Appreciate you being here. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you Thursday, where hopefully we're calling it Raider Victory Thursday here on Facebook. Take care, everybody. We'll see you then.